On July 3rd of 2023, Aether Studios announced the Rivals 2 character contest, an opportunity to design a character that will appear in Rivals 2. All they had to do was create a workshop character in Rivals 1, and have that character be better than all the other workshop characters submitted by other creators, including some of the most prolific workshop teams. Having no experience with making workshop characters, I didn't submit anything, but after seeing some sick characters coming out of the contest, me and Meechole decided to check out these characters 4 days before the deadline, so you don't have to. How are we doing this? Do you want to structure this? Like, what if this was Iron Man?
I'm down for a 40 character. Let's do a 40 character Iron Man.
Okay, so actually instead of that, we're going to be doing a, what is this, 40 character Iron Man? Writing this now, I'm realizing that this isn't an Iron Man, but instead a character gauntlet. When you win with a character, you get to move on to the next one, scoring yourself a point. You win the whole thing whenever you get through the entire list of characters. So in this case, we were playing to 40 wins. Because we don't know how well these characters were balanced, there's also a mercy rule, where if you lose on a character 3 times in a row, you get to move ahead to the next one. Just in case we found any characters that were especially weak and had trouble winning with them normally. While we go through this, I'll also be taking time to point out some of Meechole and I's favorite characters as we try and find out who will be in Rivals 2. So, here we go. I'm starting at the earliest releases with Zug, Meechole's starting at the latest releases with Vakna. Lazy developers, bad graphics.
That angle is just...
I love his forward air.
There's no sound effects!
No! I tried to work!
You stay on Zug. Yeah, so there's definitely like 12 things I'm missing about this character, but that's okay.
The people said just there. The people said just there.
Did they really?
They said it.
Oh.
And we win the Zug, baby! Let's go! Get him! Oh my, whoa! I love this character immediately. Oh my gosh. Wait, this character's sick. And their design and this background, oh my god.
Like, look at this shit, man. Silica. I'm not looking forward to playing new character. Can I say this?
Yeah, dude, you're gonna come over here and you're gonna hate it, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I almost cooked.
I wish my character had anything out of that move.
Yeah, every time you hit that move, I actually like start laughing out loud because it looks like you should get a combo and then it just lasts.
Oh! Oh!
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think that pop-off came from 3 games of no combos.
Yeah, dude.
Combo, okay, I think
that was so good. Starting with this first character I wanted to talk about, I'm already breaking my rule of being overly critical of any of these characters because with Wes, oh my gosh, I've had a bone to pick with him since he was first released. Is what I was going to say before I went into training mode to get footage. I accidentally opened the Muno phone and ended up learning some new things about his coding gimmick. If you don't know, Wes's gimmick is that he can code status effects that he can apply to either himself or his opponent. Most of my problems with Wes stemmed from coding taking way too much time to set up because it lacks shortcuts. But apparently there are shortcuts that I was just missing. Using the C-stick moves your selection menu 4 menus at a time, which I tried, of course, but apparently it only applies to strong stick. So if you have tilt stick like me, you're sort of out of luck, because trying to use a strong button to skip around the menu is pretty janky. That shortcut alone does make me enjoy playing Wes now, because that's still just way too much thinking for me. Luckily, if you hold right and press A while in the coding menu, you'll instantly create a random line of code, allowing you to create mayhem at unparalleled speed. This allows you to quickly access Wes's fully powered side special and execute code on your opponent that not even you know. I'm still not sure if I actually love Wes, and there's so many more things about him that I'm still learning, but with these new shortcuts, I can confidently say that he's pretty fun. He's not my pick for Rivals 2, but I respect him a lot more now that I'm aware of these options. I just kind of wish that you didn't have to look in the Muno phone for them. Stop that. Stop that.
How did I mix up?
No, he didn't mix me up, no! He's mixing me up! But also, Meechole, are you freaking seeing this, bro?
What?
Up air?
Mine?
Mine!
Whoa!
Oh.
Stop.
Huh? What? Sure, why look at Quinny on the windscreen?
I don't know. What?
What are you doing? What are you? Yo,
Down
wait.
special, shoot baked goods.
Shoot baked goods, down special. Down special, go! I get. Wait, what the frick? I have baked good aura. Do I have baked goods aura? Wait, I need to deal with this, bro. Okay.
Baked goods.
Stop throwing baked goods at me! Stop it! I can't handle the baked goods. Just cool. That up air. You ain't seen nothing like that, bro. All he does is hold a candle to that. Oh my god.
That was insane. Bro!
Is that just how it works? Oh!
I guess I'm. What the fuck?
It's Rosso time. Rosso can get headshots with forward special. You're joking. So if I hit you like what? That's like 7. I hit you in like the head. I give you a haircut. 10. And oh my.
Fuck.
Did you see that? And I have armor? Why? What is it? What's this character doing? I burst. That is a tipper? Why? Why does this character have so much super armor? I'm not gonna die. Since most of the characters we liked ended up being the most popular characters from the contest, I want to take some time to shine a spotlight on Ace, a character that I liked a lot more than I thought I would. He looks cool, he has very neat combos, he feels good to control, and his gimmick had me extremely invested, wanting to try him out more to route combos into my fully sand-empowered attacks. The only thing about him that tripped me up was side special setting me backwards from where I held my stick, but other than that, this character is a hidden gem in this contest.
You're so valid for that. Bitch! Yeah, what you gonna do?
Do this. Time to spam parry! I will.
Make sense of a gimmick.
Time to spam parry! Oh my god! Oh my god!
My god! Okay.
Helios is the first character Meechole wanted to talk about, and he had this to say. Don't get me started on Helios. This character is easily my favorite out of these contest characters. There's a lot of tools he has, and it feels like if you want to win, you gotta use most of them. Some moves outclass others, like Dare being overall cheesier and overall worse Bear, but setting up the flame orbs and thinking about every angle that you can send them in to best set up for your next interaction is always an enjoyable minigame. I can play this character for 50 games and still find it loads of fun the whole way through. Hashtag Helios for Rivals 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Wee. Oh! Met that. I don't have a move to contest this. Okay.
Heyo.
It's slowing down, it's messing me. Oh my god! Gosh. Okay, good. I used to hate on Awatsu because they were the popular character that my friends liked that I just didn't understand. They were just kind of a character that sets up projectiles and uses them mid-combos, and they don't get severely punished for using them. The nerve on this guy. But I never gave them the time of day, so this was my first time actually playing them. And they're really cool. First game, I did what I thought I was supposed to do. Mash aerials at my opponent and win. Except I didn't really manage to get anything going. Going to game 2, I actually engaged with Awatsu's kit, setting up bubbles in good positions and routing to kill with them. And I did a lot better. After I played with them, they were updated to be less mash to win, but I gained a lot of respect for how much you had to think to effectively use bubbles. The only thing I didn't get to use was detonating bubbles because it seems too hard to set up, but this character is actually really well put together and I see why people like them. I still have my favorites in this contest though, so, you know, they're still just alright. I thought for a little bit, and I had more fun on the character. Hold on. And speaking of favorites, we're moving on to Zan. I'm sorry to say it, but Zan is essentially just Voltaro from Framemakers made into a Rivals character. And I love her for it. If you don't know what that means, Zan has a bar of 8 paint segments. She can spend these on double jumps, down airs, side specials, down specials, or air dodge. Now, air dodge isn't the big air dash from Framemakers, so it doesn't make sense until you use neutral special and set up a graffiti wall. Air dodging into graffiti wall turns it into a super far dash, but it's super freeform, feeling more like a platform that you can dash on 8 entire times before landing on the ground, instantly refreshing her meter. This gives her super fun movement, feeling the best out of all the grind rail characters to me because of just how free and fluid it feels. I just really love her combos, and I've put a ton of time into her. You might not be able to tell because of how hard Meechole ran me in the Iron Man, because he knows how to abuse my very flawed neutral on this character. But trust me, this character goes crazy. Going to this Iron Man, Zan was my frontrunner to win the Rivals 2 character contest, and so far, no characters have topped her. And speaking of characters, Meechole has 2 more characters to talk about in this 40 character Iron Man, Badra and Riolis. Meechole says, Badra is fun, but in my opinion, mainly because of his coin combos. Comboing weak aerials into the coin back into any move of your choice is a super enjoyable interaction. If anything, I don't like him only because he's too good. It's pretty boring to just get free nair fair side B confirms every time I hit my opponent. That, and the grinding on rails aspect of his gameplay feels like it's just not very smart to interact with 99% of the time because, like, just reset and get your resources back. Anyways, the concept at large for the character is super neat, and I enjoy it a lot. Just make him worse and weird. And for Riolis, he says, this is easily the second coolest fire character on the list of characters to play. Setting up a grass-like magma floor that disallows floor text, and that you can freaking explode with the neutral B spike, and it kills, so setups can be nasty. Like, this character is awesome. Also, the nair, fair, up air, side B routes are super fun to explore because you pretty much always have an option on where and when to end a combo, and that kind of freedom feels really good and at home in a game like Rivals.
I feel like Nair isn't good.
No, dude. Nothing happening until you hitting him with those aerials. It's so funny. Like, man, I sure is boring around here. No. Oh no!
Yeah, no, it does.
No!
What does that do? What does it do? What does it do?
That is a cutscene. It's so well animated, but I don't want to be stuck here forever. No! I used a button! I'm in safety resistance. Let's hit it, boys! Yes!
What did it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Shot, dude. Holy fuck. I'm getting wobbled.
Dude, you got washed, bro. Bro, what are you going to do here, bro?
I don't know what any of that means, okay? Give me a break.
You're gonna like appear in the air and move like left, and then your chair is gonna move slightly to the left.
That was awesome.
I'm trying so hard to hear that.
Up air?
Yeah.
Skipping ahead a lot because our minds were melting at this point of the competition, I was finally able to play Silica after first seeing her and falling in love with her aesthetic. And I really wasn't able to play much of her because Galleon just is not good. But I played a lot after the stream, and I can say that this is one of my favorite workshop characters ever. Silica is beautifully sprited and has a lot of fun moves that combo together nicely. but she's sort of flawed. If you don't know, Silica can create sand puddles that interact with her specials and strongs, centralizing all of these tools around the puddle. This opens up a lot of counterplay, as your opponent can move around and DI away from the puddle, making it harder to capitalize on it. The one special that Silica has, which is genuinely good, is Neutral Special. The hand doesn't go away if your opponent hits it, and if you bind your special button to a trigger, you can play the game as normal while your opponent has a gun pointed directly at their head. This is super fun, but it's kinda sad to see all of her other sand specials fall to the wayside as you wait for the stars to align for a strong attack to connect. These are definitely issues that could be ironed out in Rivals 2 though, so I'd be very happy to see her win. Silica would be the last character I won on before I got snagged on Rudis and Dagon, enabling Meechole to deny the comeback and win the Rivals 2 workshop character Gauntlet.
Oh my god!
Wow,
Oh my
what
god!
a Meechole cook!
Except, that's actually not the end of this, because the competition actually ended in 4 more days. We decided to come back to this soon to continue it and see all the new characters added near the deadline. So a week later we're back, and there's 34 more characters to play. Well, let's do it. Gauntlet Part 2. The new score to win is 74. I'm still on Rudis and Dagon, making my way to the new releases, and Meechole's starting on Nautilith, moving to the older releases.
Suck, shut up.
Alright. So my dash attack, actually, I couldn't even cancel it. I just literally, was stuck going into the blast.
Huge.
Oh, there's a hitbox too, okay.
I get you're so slow, too. Oh my god! Also, look how laggy this is. What?
Oh my god!
Oh! Okay, well, I can at least use it like a bit. What the hell, Zoroark?
Okay. Yeah, you just said 259, I'm not any closer to getting this kill. All good. Okay.
Down tilt is
Down
the
tilt.
only move that has scaling in your kit.
I guess so.
Oh, that looks like a kill move if I've ever seen one.
Hey.
Sorry about considering killing, that's my B. Very insensitive to your character. Oh, that does. Oh, that's not the way I thought that was gonna kill. Let me see.
I don't know, the design goes kinda hard. Like,
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Right. And then just
what the frick was that?
the hitbox on my fucking dagger.
Yeah, what the frick, man?
Also, that's my double jump, by the way. That's as high as I get.
From the top ropes. From the top ropes. But no! Punished by my greed.
In the second half of the competition, I really only have one more character that I want to talk about, and that's Lena. Now, she might remind you of a certain character right off the bat, but she's actually one of a kind. She's a pro wrestler with a ton of super fun wrestling moves and grabs on her normals. Where she really shines is her interactions with her metal chair. She can magnetize the chair towards her and magnetize towards the chair, giving her super interesting stage control and burst movement. Lena is a very constrained character because of her limited range and low movement speed, but finally getting in and exploding your opponent with some good reads feels so good. Looking back on it, Lena has transcended the Rivals 2 character contest to become one of my favorite workshop characters of all time, and I'd love to see her in Rivals 2.
Oh my bad. Okay. Yeah, your character looks like they function, just not without the wheels.
Oh, that's a nice nerf. I love that nerf for you.
I know, right? Reminds me of Mr. Hat.
Oh my god!
Fuck!
Especially this dash attack, like, oh,
What?
Gibby? What
Let me see.
happened? Gibby, what happened to you?
I can't move it and I can't spawn it. I can't use my gimmick because I have a character.
No! Ah!
Stop hitting me with a reverse hit! I don't know how to beat this. I'm just gonna throw a bomb at you and hope it does.
No!
Yeah, it worked.
Let's hit it. What?
Hold on.
Well, what the frick are we doing now?
Let me...
I see. I understand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. All right, mark that one down. What the frick is? And it's like kind of neutral. Oh my god! Stop it with that. young man, stop it.
Young man! Oh my god!
Young men, there's no need to feel down. I said, young men, they are the talk of the I do not miss playing the Iron Man, actually, I've decided.
I'm thinking about it too. I think we stopped playing it for a reason.
The way you said it was a 4-day thing, I thought it was like a recent 4-day thing. And I was like, how'd I miss this?
Like, we started 3 days before the contest ended.
Oh, so it's been forever.
Yes.
I was gonna say, what is crazy is I don't even understand their central mechanic at all.
Yeah, no, I haven't actually gleaned anything from this.
And how about like, the two characters?
I figured like the way I drew you was like for 3, bro.
Oh, the edge cancel. Oh, the edge
Please, please.
I'm the best.
Can I just take
What?
What?
I'm dead, by the way.
Why do I have to finish your bomb pile drive? I literally cannot see most of what my character is doing. So that's
That is
awesome.
on
I think that's your own fault.
Yeah, I hate to tell you.
They gave me this as an option. I don't know what to say really. Like, oh my god.
They gave the praying
For
man.
3.
No!
So stupid, bro.
Oh, and we're cooking. And we're dead. And we're cooking. Okay.
With this, I guess.
Oh,
Nair!
what?
Character sucks. No! I don't know what the frick I'm supposed to do with my character, bro. We go through it at 30 trillion miles per hour, and I'm just freaking. I'm a little guy throwing my little preps on the ground.
Oh my god!
With a bowling ball.
Are you just playing whoever you want now?
My fucking god.
They were like, "Why isn't Miss Ambert in the competition?" It's just like, what? Look at that.
I hate multi-hit up airs that where the first one just doesn't just flinch.
Oh my
Like,
god.
why can you kill on this character and I couldn't before? I just got a little twink fucking bad boy, and now you get the god of destruction. What is this?
I can float in neutral. What the frick am I
There's
doing?
You have too much. You have too much.
like these characters either have something like really new and unique and cool, or they have like a mashup of a bunch of the most broken options of all of the existing Rivals cast.
Bullet. I'm shooting you. Endangered species.
Like how much cooler your character looks now that you can play the game.
Wait, that's
Think
it.
down.
What is that?
My arrows have super armor? I just get super armor that just like lasts. It's like playing Link in Melee and abusing the fact that his nair doesn't like stop.
Dude!
I'm putting it 232, bro. I'm so good.
You just aren't approaching unless you have super armor. Then you're kidding me.
This character is literally my new guilty pleasure. It feels like playing a Melee character that was not programmed correctly.
You haven't played Melee. Openly admitted. Nard, play my Falco right now.
Wait, what? Fine. What opinions do you guys want to talk about?
Fine.
You don't actually have to, by the way.
I started it.
It was me. I coined it.
Dude, we're so in this. We're so in this. Oh my god.
No. Now you're on a character you have no idea what to do. What's their name? And I'm gonna recognize it. I'm gonna tell you what you should do, and I'm gonna lie.
Amandita and Nautilith sound like
Nard has not
characters I could
figured
put
it
in work on.
No, I'm here.
I think calling some.
Actual Netflix Falco mode where I just dare and laser.
Yep.
That game.
Yeah, this game fucking sucks.
Down to the last character, if I won this next one, it would mean that both of us would get through our final 2 characters, forcing a tiebreaker. And it was looking pretty good for me. Valu is a pretty weak character, and Nautilith is pretty crazy, so it almost seemed in the bag. But for some reason, Nautilith wasn't able to be selected online, no matter how many times me and Meechole would uninstall it and reinstall it. So, by the rules of the competition, that would technically make me the winner of the Iron Man because Meechole wouldn't move on to his next character, since the character that I got was glitched. But, let's be honest with ourselves, it wouldn't be very fun to end it there. So, we went ahead and did the tiebreaker anyways. A true Rivals 2 Workshop Iron Man. We both draft our 3 favorite characters from the character contest for one last showdown. First, I sent in Rosso. Rosso is a character that I thought was a bit whatever, but through discovering the Infinite, I learned to really love this character past his aesthetic, even with the Infinite patched out. He has a very interesting way of playing the game that I feel like I haven't learned much of at all, so I sent him in first to just try and counterpick Meechole's next character. Also, he was the gateway drug for me to start playing Melee, so thanks, Rosso. Meechole would send in Riolis, which, while being a good matchup, is probably one of Meechole's best characters on Workshop, period. So, best case scenario, let's at least get one stock.
I tapped it right away.
Okay, bro. I didn't put out the whole arsenal already. What the fuck is this shit, bro?
Power field and rest. I'm so pissed. It's because I rested.
No!
Yes! Yes!
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
tilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, never. Auto! You gotta
Yeah.
get me.
But, you know, I play
There we go.
for the both.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Having lost a stock to Padra, it was looking even worse than before. Any character that I expected Meechole to send out would be able to take 2 stocks from my Silica easily, especially the character I expected him to send out, Helios. But to my surprise, Meechole sent in Galleon. Us both having lost 3 consecutive games on Galleon, I never expected to see them here. But apparently, Meechole actually likes this character, saying that Galleon is super strange, very bad, but also is an extremely fun gimmick to interact with. Now, he doesn't think this gimmick is particularly good, but making it work is really fun for him and creates very interesting interactions as both players want to approach the other from the way the wind is blowing. On top of this, he also thinks the way the character is animated looked really cool. So, he sent them out as his third. My chances of winning haven't looked any higher, but still, anything can happen. Okay, no, never mind. The Galleon was actually really free. So there we have it. I won the Rivals 2 Workshop Character Gauntlet, featuring 74 different characters I had never played before. As you saw from the last Iron Man, me and Meechole both have our favorites to win, but we'd have to wait 4 months to see who's actually going to be added into Rivals 2. It's time to see what the new character in Rivals 2 is going to be.
You think the community can do a better job than us at moving the genre forward? Well, we gave creators that being officially added to Rivals 2.
Armando, my goat.
Our development, along with our winner, we chose 4 honorable mentions. Helios, the unstoppable piece.
Ooh.
Owatsu, the sapinaceous serpent.
All this art for the honorable mention is sick though.
Yono, the carrier's honor.
Yo, no. Oh, none of my faves have been
said yet.
Audra, the Golden Vapor.
Audra didn't get in. Ren has not been mentioned. It could be Ren.
And the winner of our contest is Lena.
Lena! Let's go! Fight Goat!
And our team.
Holy moly!
Wait to translate her grappling style to Rivals 2.
Dude, oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Development on Lorena, but don't expect her soon.
Oh my gosh. Lorena deserves that so much. Holy moly. I'm so happy.